What's doing, everyone? Number 13 Gaming back again. I had a request for a rundown of the Dunkleosaurus, or the rhino. I haven't bothered with the rhino yet. First day I found, well, just straight after the patch, I found a 120. I sat there for a significant period of time using berries because, well, how many people really have a terror bird farm? And I gave up on it. And then realised you can kill them and get horns. So I've been getting horns lately and working on stacks of those. I will get a rhino shortly, and we'll give that a rundown. I think the dinosaur's lacking a little bit just for now. However, this guy is lacking in some areas, but is really good in others. So let's have a quick look at him. It was a level 20 when I tamed it. Now, taming with primes, really easy. This is actually one of the easiest tames I've done in quite a while. It will follow you all the way to the surface, shooting at it, staying directly above it. It took 55 arrows, 55 trank arrows. I'm not sure if the head area is more armoured. Well, it looks more armoured with trank arrows. So normally I would aim for the head, but in this one I found myself not wanting to hit it in the head. So most of them were body shots. So it took 55 trank arrows. The torpor was really quite manageable. You were looking at 10-15 minutes sort of each time, and see, we're looking at just about 3,000 at the moment. It was around 2.4, I think, for a level 20. So I could leave it for a good 10-15 minutes, go off and get some primes and come back. Now I would absolutely recommend starvation method. So knock it out. Let its food drop right down, feeding it narcotics, hanging around the area. Don't kill anything in the area that you're in. And then go out and get your 15, 20, 30 primes. Come back, drop them all on for the insta-tame. Mosses, of course, great place for primes. And of course, megalodons, you can sometimes get one or two. And plessies. Plessies are bountiful at the moment. I have noticed that these guys are not taking up spawn locations of the other dinosaurs. I'm still seeing the mosses in the places I see them. I'm still seeing ichthyes. I'm still seeing megalodons. I'm still seeing plessies. So it looks like they're a new spawn. They're not on the ocean floor, of course. They're not on the surface. They're kind of in the middle there. Another thing I've noticed, which I've mentioned in another video, is there are a lot more trilobite spawns now. So I think they've done a little bit of work in the water. Okay, negatives. This guy is terribly slow. Like Brontosaurus slow. Do you remember? Yeah. So I'm just leveling speed at the moment. I will get a high level. The highest level I've seen is an 88. I've got 55 Titan boa kibble. That's of course the preferred food of this beast. So I will be able to tame up a high level. And I'm also expecting the oil return from farming oil nodes to be higher based on the damage of these things. Okay, so have a quick look at the stats while we're not lagging this time. Health, yeah, it's I mean, you can't one hit it with really anything. It does take a little bit of killing. I think just a bit under the kill time of a plessy, using my plessy. Stamina is terrible. Weight is actually quite reasonable. When you consider oil is 20 for a stack and stone, of course, is 50 for a stack, the weight is pretty good. Melee damage, like I said, I haven't actually added anything to that. I'm thinking there'll be some magic buffer, maybe 200 or 300, where all of a sudden you start getting a lot more oil per strike. And then, of course, movement speed is where I put all my stats at the moment. It's just a baby, as you can see. It's only level. It's only got 100 XP for its next level. Oh, and this is another great thing. It can fit in some caves, and this is where I'm going to park it, really, because bring it down from the surface, it's just not going to happen. So we'll just throw our goggles on so you can have a nice look around. It does swim quite nicely. No, it cannot harvest silica pearls. The right mouse button doesn't do anything. Okay, this is sprinting. They are pretty good for trilobites. They do have a bit of a knockback though. I've had a little update from a friend of mine with a very high level Mossa. Unfortunately, my high level Mossa never made it. Well, I killed one, and then I failed in taming another one. They have a little bit of a knockback. So, see, they'll often push the trilobite away, which is a bit of a pain when you're fighting them on the fringe of, you know, some coral or around some rocks or whatnot. And they have a habit of being able to push them up and over. So, not so bad for killing them. But of course, there's really just one thing that this guy is actually built for, and we'll actually get a little bit of stamina back. Maybe I should have started over in the oil field, but we'll see what we get. If I see one of the new scorpions, I will show you how quickly we can dispatch them. Now I've actually got to go up and over this rock, trial and error there. So it is crazy slow. You're going to want to get 150 movement speed if you actually want to use it. You don't really have to worry about anything. I've killed a Plessy with it. I haven't tried a Megalodon yet. I haven't tried a Mossa yet. I will. With this guy, of course, there's no real improved saddles yet either for them. So we just have to wait before we really take on the big boys. Oh, he's one of the new guys. See if we can get a... Oh, he's a 92. Hopefully he doesn't knock us out. Maybe the knockback is useful with these particular guys. Oh, we've got a Megalodon coming in. Right. That's fine. I really don't mind. Need the levels. So I just don't want the Megalodon to get my... raw meat. So just kill this Megalodon. The hitbox is much like the Plessy. If anything's attacking you from the side or the front or even directly underneath you, you really don't have any problems with killing it. Of course, they do harvest meat. They are a meat eater. Primes are definitely the way to go. I can see a node over here. Yeah, they've definitely increased the trilobite spawns. And yeah, this is painfully slow. I mean, look at it. I do look forward to seeing someone who maxes out the speed on one of these things. You don't actually need more damage, much like beavers don't need more damage. Like it will process a rock in one hit. So there you go, 27 oil, 19 stone. You will process the rock in one hit. So from a convenience point of view, you don't really need to level it. But I'm pretty sure you will get better returns on your oil based on that damage amount. And of course, stamina is used up when you attack these things. So it's quite nice. I will probably put a smithy down in my cave. I don't really mean my cave. I mean I leave everything open on this server, as everyone knows. I think if you had a good amount of speed and a good amount of damage, then you really could clean up down here. There's heaps of trilobites now. I think it's a terrible way of leveling. They really don't give much experience at all. It's best to go off and kill some big things. I think Plessies would probably be the way to do it. Hopefully you can maybe get a Mossa or two. So yeah, that's about it. Any questions or comments? Oh yeah, so it did mention about how it doesn't like the depths. Now, it's not taking any damage down here on the bottom of the ocean floor. Its paws going down from before when we got bitten by the sea scorpion. So it's not against it. If we look at my hypothermal insulation, I'm at 969 on it and 60. Yeah, we just jump off, have a quick look. Still at 96960, right? Swim away from it. Yeah, and we're at 96960. So I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, so I always wear fur gloves while I'm underwater. If anyone's wondering about that. I really don't know what that means. You know, is it working as intended? Will they be changing it? Yeah. So I think it's an oil gatherer. It's also potentially a trilobite farmer. Maybe you want to build something down near your local oil field and just use the bed, get to and from it, and just every now and then stock up your plessy with all your oil. Of course, you could even have a raft and have some furnaces or whatnot if you want to refine it on the spot. So yeah, movement speed improvements aren't all that, but it's manageable. It's new. It's a little bit different. I like it. It fights okay. I don't have to be scared when I'm on it, and of course it does gather. It gathers quite well. Oh, I haven't seen any of the improvements like in the beavers, where certain items weigh less on it or anything like that. You can see. Sorry, wrong button. Oil still weighs 20. Pearls weigh the same. Meat weighs the same. Stone weighs the same. So there's no. They haven't continued on those benefits in this particular gatherer. Yeah. So there you go. Good luck taming them. Do knock them out. Sit there with your narcotics, maybe 200 or so. Let it starve for a bit, and then drop your prime meats onto it if you want them just now. Of course, if you have the galley kibble, the Titan boa kibble, which a lot of people don't have, then primes are going to be the way to go. I don't really see much benefit in getting a 200 or a 2. Getting it up to level 200. Maybe it will generate a crazy amount. But to be honest, if you've got a tribe mate and a quetz and a good ank, which most people do have good anks nowadays, then I think quetz and ank is still the superior way of getting oil. This is just a nice way if people have built all over the Arctic islands up north or whatnot. So good luck with your dunks. I don't expect people to continue my naming convention. This is of course after the great Michael Jordan. Maybe we can have a little family of Shaqs and LeBrons and whatnot. Number 13 Gaming, wishing you all the best. Good luck.